whatever you have said so far indicates bad management, poor management maybe, or incompetent decision. Is that your premise, or are you implying something more? Is there corruption at high levels? Is there nepotism involved here? What exactly is the issue you think?
I wouldn't dare say that there is nepotism or cronyism. This is not an accusation. This is trying to narrow it down and say, answer this question. Because all the direction, all the road leads, all the action, the road leads to something which is not so obvious. As I said, if the Proton management didn't, the CEO, the then CEO of Proton and the management team of Proton didn't recommend to sell, if the MD Agusta chairman, CEO and the management team didn't recommend to sell, then who made that decision? It's hanging. I wouldn't dare accuse anybody because, you take a look at 50 million and I don't have 50 million.
Yeah, but Tengku, considering that what you mentioned actually very fundamental as far as the business methods are concerned, and I mean any manager will look at these fundamentals before making a decision, and the fact that these professionals who certainly know these fundamentals did not, don't you think it would be something sinister rather than just plain stupidity?
Yeah, well, that's the point. I think you put it well. That if you don't do this, then your word is sinister. Yeah? That's why we ask him, was there? They have not answered this. Was there a valuation made? Was there an audit committee that went through this valuation? Because when we bought this company, we went almost 2 years into all the fine tooth comb detailing, finding out, what is all this?
The due diligence.
Due diligence. Took us that long to sell this for $1. And if you don't answer this, did you or did you not? Where is the valuation report? Then obviously, this is the problem. If you say there is a valuation, declassify, show the public, yes, it is.
Was there a warranty period after the due diligence, like a 6 months or 1 year warranty for the purchase of MB Augusta?
Warranty in the sense that...
well, for instance, if they were to declare the expected profits for the next year would be so much, if they fall short, would there be a discount on the purchasing? No,
not at all. Because the business plan was a joint work together. Okay. Because the company was run. The CEO is a Proton nominee. The group purchasing is a Proton employee. The manufacturing head is a Proton employee. It's a Malaysian. Yeah? And the finance is a Malaysian from Proton. And then the overall sort of representative of Proton was another finance guy from Lotus, is a Malaysian, who's also there. And these people were running the company.
Okay, but was MV Augusta's performance as forecasted, or was it short of forecast?
We never even allowed it to reach its
to prove itself.
Yeah, but in September, they say the sales of MV Augusta is 14,000, 15,000. In September, they reached 3,000 units a month already. Okay. Of course, when you are starting up the company, when it's bankrupt, it will take you time. There is no chance for you to actually, immediately from day one, you will get triple the volume. No, you've got to get the network correct, you've got to get the parts correct, you've got to get your manufacturing correct. All this took us 3 to 4 months to sort out. But in September, record 3,000. If they are able to maintain 3,000, they will do 36,000 a year, which is way above forecast. Forecast was 28 to 30,000 only for this financial year. So
in short,
we didn't give it a chance.
So in short, there was nothing really seriously wrong with MV Augusta to warrant triggering off alarm bells. Yeah,
we know that it was losing money. We bought it with our eyes open. It was losing money, of course. But the money was very minimal compared to what they are saying. I mean, at 20 million, say 30 million, our share, was 30 million. Our cash reserves is 2.5 billion.
So there were no shocks in that sense?
There were no shocks in that sense. We also know that we had to inject another 3 to 4 million euro of working capital. Because as you grow the company, when 3,000, you need to get credit, you need to buy parts. So you need working capital. But But interestingly, in September, they withdrew all facilities. Do you know that the credit facility was withdrawn? Then Proton buys on behalf of all Lotus and Proton and Evergusta, apart from all over the world. We use our buying power and we make money out of that. We charge the operating company a couple of percent. That also just before Evergusta was cancelled. Why not for
So someone just shouted fire and everyone stampeded for the door.
There was no fire. They just said, from today, you will not buy for Evergusta, but you can buy for Lotus, you can buy for Proton.
No, I mean the decision to sell Augusta.
Yeah.
Someone just shouted fire and they all scrambled for the door.
I'm not sure whether they shouted fire.
So something triggered off the sale.
Correct. So who made this?
Did you have any inkling? You were still in office at that point.
In June? Yeah, no inkling at all.
So where were the decisions coming from? I mean, you were the top guy there.
Yes,
How can you not know that something is happening, something is doing?
No, I do not know. Because when I left in June, then only all this started. The stopping of credit was somewhere, I think, in August or September.
Before that, there was
nothing. Everything was going as well. We were planning. Okay, we were short of higher working capital further as well. Because sales were going up. Now we're trying to negotiate with the Japanese to get part price down. In fact, that's why I was challenging the South. We found Indian suppliers who can take this part percent cheaper than what Italians could do for the not too exotic part. So we actually went to see somewhere else. I really went to see Rata. If you can get this cost down 30%, you don't need to sell so many bikes anymore. So why suddenly 40,000? Pretty even. You should be about 25,000 or 20,000. Because 30% is a huge amount of money on top.
So your gut feeling there is some hanky-panky going on.
I leave that for you to judge. Let the readers judge.
So in
Those
short,
are the questions that I have. Nagging.
So in short, the decision to sell Augusta at best was a very serious business blunder. At worst, something more sinister at play. That I will sum up.
I don't know what it is. That's why we asked you to make the decision. JB.